Hi everyone, this is Joseph from Forest Tech Reviews, aka your favorite Cajun tech reviewer, back with another video. Today's video, yes, I want to go over my experiences with the Galaxy Z Fold4 for the last 2 weeks. But before I get into this video, check this out. Okay everyone, so I'm back with another video today. Today's video, yes, I've been using the Galaxy Z Fold4 for about 2 weeks now, and I just want to give y'all an update with my experiences and go over some things I've been seeing on the Instagrams and the Twitters of the world, and just have a friendly discussion about the device. Before we go any further, if you picked up the device, let me know what color you got, where you got it from, and also how are you liking it so far. Like I normally do, let's talk about the things I don't like. The first thing, I'm looking at it right now, is that under camera, the display, the under display camera. Yes, have they improved it? No. It is still not the best, but you have 4 other cameras you can use to take a selfie. So it's not that big of a deal. I almost wish they didn't even have it, but I know some people said put a pinhole. I don't think you even need a pinhole. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that part of it. Also, not being dust resistant is, you know, you want it to be water resistant and dust resistant. I understand the hinge, but you try to keep it as clean as possible. But knowing that it could be dust resistant would be just another great thing on to have with the device, because you're paying some money for this device, which we'll talk about later on. Also, the phone is big, so if you are going to pick up this phone, make sure you know that it's big. It's a big, heavy phone. I think it's like 260 some grams or something it weighs. It's heavy, it's a big phone, so if you're not used to it, if you like iPhone minis, then stay away from this phone. It is definitely a big phone, but I love it though. The other thing that I'm not liking about it, or let's just bring it up, let's have a discussion about it, is the front display. Now, when I got the phone, I think I made a 24-hour later video. I really dogged on it, but it has grown on me. Could it be water? Yes, we hear this complaint from everybody. The biggest complaints I hear is from people that don't have the phone. They want to compare it to phones in China and say, look what China's doing, and we can't really get the phone. I mean, you can get the phones in here if you want to pay $1,900, and you know, you can get Google servers installed. This display could be water. I wish it was. I don't know if they will ever make that Fold a water front display. They might come up with a different design, call it a different phone, but for them to change the whole design of this within a year, I don't think that's going to happen. But it is also growing on me. The more you use it, the more you force yourself to use it, the better it gets, because it is wider than the Z Fold 3. Now, when you put a case on it, it does take away a little bit too, but it's definitely wider. You can get used to it. It's not the horriblest thing in the world, trust me. So those are the main things I don't like about it. Everything else has been good. Let's talk about the main thing that you like. Just open it up. The 7.6 inch screen here is beautiful. Look at it. You can't tell me that's not a beautiful display. So your 7.6 inch screen, you put a kickstand on here, you watch Netflix with the speakers. It's amazing. I mean, look at it. It's a gorgeous screen watching YouTube, but also with the software experience that they have, Android 12 on here. I already did a video on it, but it makes multitasking so much easier because you have this taskbar down here. It is so, I mean, it's game changing. I mean, I could do Twitter, Facebook. If I want to even like say Google down here, I can put Google down there. It's just, I mean, if I want to switch it around. So let's see. I can save it if I like this, or I can put Facebook big. It's just so easy. And then if I want to change something, so if I want to put YouTube back up on here, wherever my YouTube videos are. So if I want to put YouTube at the top instead of Facebook, just like that. And that's all done with the taskbar and Android L. So the software experience, great. I love what Android and Samsung are doing together. They did the same thing with my tablet, which I'm gonna make another video on coming up soon. So love the way that Android is adapting to these big phones. Now, hopefully other manufacturers like maybe Motorola, maybe OnePlus, maybe even Google will make foldable phones. Keep pushing Samsung, and maybe Apple one day too. Maybe in my lifetime. You may not see that though. Now, battery life, it has another thing that you see on Twitter from people that don't even have the phone dogging it or talking crap about people posting stuff on there. And they don't even have the, if you don't have the phone, go sit in the back and just leave the people that have the phone that want to talk about the battery life that they getting or they not getting. Let them talk about it. If you don't have the phone, how you going to talk about battery life? I don't know. Y'all let me know. But my battery life today, probably not the best screen on time, but let's find out. Definitely not that. So it says I have 14 hours left, 54% left battery. So it's been off the charger for about 10 hours now, almost 11 hours. I have 2 hours and 40 minutes of screen on time, so I'll probably get almost 6 hours of screen on time and probably a good day off the charge. Now for me, if I can take off my phone at say 6 o'clock in the morning and don't have to charge it to 10 or 11 o'clock at night, that's a win. With the Fold 3, you couldn't do that. The Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chipset has made a difference, and that's another thing too. People have been talking about Samsung, you know, throttling it, making it weaker than what it is. It's not that big of an upgrade from the 888. It is what it is. This battery life has been good. Also, the cameras on here, besides this camera, but that camera there is pretty decent. You can shoot in 4K at 60. But these cameras back here, the 50 megapixel main shooter has been an improvement. The videos come out great too. I did a comparison. A lot of people were saying they couldn't see the difference between the S22 Ultra and the Z Fold4 in the video department. Y'all let me know. Go check out that video. But they have made improvements on this camera. I think this is the best camera setup on all the folds. I had the Fold 3 and that camera was decent. I mean, it wasn't horrible like everybody was saying it was, but these cameras are definitely better. Also, the design, while we're here, the hinge, I mean, just when you go get the phone and try the hinge out, and you tell me if you don't see the difference. And shout out to Michigan, by the way. Go Blue. Y'all tell me y'all don't see the difference in the hinge. Just, I mean, look, flex mode. Hey, if your phone don't have flex mode and it folds, is it trash? I don't know. I'm not getting into that debate. That's another debate I've seen on Twitter too, but I don't know. The flex mode is pretty good. I use it once in a while. I don't use it that much though. But just the, I mean, you take this out at the store and people look at it like. So the hinge though, they made it lighter. They did a whole different design. It seems stronger. So the hinge and the overall design has been really good. Not gonna lie. But look at that animation too. That is so pretty cool though. Now I'm gonna go back to a different wallpaper there. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I like that wallpaper. So using the phone as an everyday phone to make phone calls, speaker calls, text, everything's been really good using it as a phone. So the one thing I haven't brought up in any of my videos is the pen. The pen support on here is great. You have all the pen software here. You can do screen write, you can take messages, you can create a note. Anything that you want to do with a pen, you can do it on this phone. Now, a lot of complaints, people want to do it on the front display, the cover display. I kind of agree. If you had that cover display, you don't have to open it. You can take a note, and that would be great too. But the pen has been a great feature on here. Now, will they ever include it into the phone? I don't think they will ever do it. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. But overall, I've been enjoying the phone. The last thing, let's talk about the price. If you paid $18.99 for this phone, if you didn't trade in the phone and you had a phone to trade it in, that's your fault. I know what they said the MSRP is. A lot of people want to complain it's $1,800. Most people got the phone for probably less than $800. or 900 bucks. You got a folding phone for less than 100 bucks. I mean, less than $1,000. When I look at the sales price of this phone with the trade-ins, it's a really good price. Don't let people fool you and say, oh, it's a $1,900 phone when you don't really have to pay $1,900. You really don't. Look out for the deals. Follow my channel. I'll show you how to get the good deals on here, because I'm paying less than, I think, $800 with this phone. And I made $800 on my S22 Ultra. So, but let's wrap it up. So for the last 2 weeks have been great. I'm really enjoying this phone. Like I said earlier, if you have it, let me know what color you got, the size. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you do so for more coverage on the Galaxy Z Fold4. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter at Forrest Reviews. Become part of the BAM Nation. And until next time, peace. I'm out of here. Y'all have a great day.